Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a GW Tiger. It's the Tier 9 German SPG and we're located on the eastbourne of Studzianki and it's under the command of entilzhar. Now what can I tell you about the GW Tiger? Geschutzwagen Tiger, gun carrier. It's actually built on the chassis of a Tiger II and it carries either one of two guns, one of which is the 17 centimeter Kanonen, which is a gun, a howitzer, and the other one is the 21 centimeter Morser. Morser, I think, stands for mortar. And the idea was to have a gun that could be dismounted from the Arty, and that was the base plate at the back, the round thing, so it could fire. But after they actually developed the weapon, they decided that no, they wouldn't dismount the gun. And when it was actually found by the Allied forces, oh, lovely first shot there, 520 hit points in the Centurion, who's taken out immediately afterwards. Yes, when the prototype was found by the Allied forces, the guns were dismounted, and so all that was found was the chassis, and the guns were laying on the ground nearby. So it was that something that was going to be designed, was going to be used by the Germans, but never got put into production. Now we're almost reloaded, going for the AMX M454. It looks to me like he's being very cautious about poking his head out. And that would have landed nearby him, but we just don't know how much damage he did because he did go unspotted just as we fired. Now we're looking towards the south. Somebody's pinging the map in the south. It's our E100. He's quite an inexperienced player, I'm afraid, even though he's in an E100. Okay, there's a Hawk 12 making his way away from the village. I think he realised he's come up against superior forces. Okay, we're loaded, but we've got nobody to shoot at the moment down here. And again, we've got a map pinger. It can be quite annoying those sometimes. Ah, right, well, we've got two targets. A TVP T5051. That's the auto-loading check tier 10. And 270 hit points. That's good shot. They're very nasty, though, TVP T5051s, the tier 10 check medium. It's good. They can dump all of their shells or fire all of their shells at the enemy in a matter of seconds. I think it's 2 seconds between each shot. So in a matter of a few seconds, or within the matter of 10 seconds, I think, they can drop your hit points from, well, by 1400 altogether, I seem to remember. It's a lot of damage in a very short period of time. So they're absolutely lethal if you come up against them. That's why they're a good target for Arty. Right, there's your Yak Panther 2. Just received a big hit. It saved us the bother of losing that shell. Now, what I should note is that entilzhar's firing premium ammo at the moment. And he did manage to get a splash hit on the TVP, and I think he tracked him. And our team's moving up on the TVP, and there's a Bosch there as well. He did stun both of them. This could be quite interesting. And they've lost the stun, and entilzhar's loading another premium round. I was about to say that it would be a big waste of money if you weren't doing that much damage, but these are important targets, so he is firing at the right ones with the premium round. The Bosch has got the capability of firing a lot of damage as well. Oh, that was a good shot. 252 off the Bosch. He stunned both of them. Now, will the team exploit that? That FV4202 should go around the corner and do something, but he just got hit. The TVP's coming out to do something himself. This could be interesting. And yeah, you see that FV4202 is being torn to shreds by that gun on the T50. TVP, very, very nasty mediums. He's aiming for the Bosch B again. Is he going to go for the TVP? No, he knows the danger of the TVP as well. Can't impress that on enough people. if you can, go for the TVP. 354. He's now one shot. For anyone? So the Foshby is actually quite a dangerous tank destroyer, but I think that TVP is worse. Unfortunately, the Foshby is now going to do some damage. Yep, he's taken out the 4202. And the Scorpion G on the enemy team took out Arpagetto. Okay, one shot on the Foshby, please. Yes! 293, and he's taken out immediately afterwards by RT10. And that was all the way from the north, from the factory area. No targets there. But we have got a Carnarvon up on the rise here. Still reloading, although it actually says OK on the head-up display. In actual fact, he is still loading at the moment. It's got a 35.4 second reload. He's not using premium consumables. Going for the Carnarvon. Worked out where he's going to go, and oh, he stopped. That was clever. The Carnarvon realised that if he moved further down the slope, he was going to be visible, and so he stopped at just the right moment. And entilzhar worked out where he was going to go if he continued moving, and he didn't. Still, he managed to get 34 hit points to splash off him. The big worry though is the Carnarvon's managed to move forward. He took a round there for 457 though, that's good. And our team appears to have taken the village, so it's now a matter of holding back the tide in the north and getting more of our tanks through the village into the enemy cap area. Right, we've got an IS-3 underneath the factory and a F-59 Patton as well. He's still reloading though. That T-10's doing a good job of keeping that IS-3 at bay. Now that AMX, he can wipe that out if he can get a shot near him. Rounds out. Yes! And it worked! 150 hit points, but he's taken care of that danger. The Carnarvon's trying to get up that slope, and of course he can't make it. The 59 Patton's come around to take up the AMX's position. Now, where's the IS-3? Is he still there? Well, Progetto's taken up the position, and he's just been wiped out. Taken out by RT-95. That T-10 is still holding back that IS-3. He must be still underneath the factory shelter. And we fire a round in at the Patton and gets 116 of splash. I think he's been tracked. There's the IS-3. Oh, he went down over the other side. So he must have gone back around and then come down the other side. But he's going to meet the T-95 if he keeps doing that. The Patton's still in that yard. We're almost loaded. He's loaded, ready to go. He's firing at the Patton. No, it went long. That went long. Just shot over the top of the Patton, landed some distance off. Now there's a ding-dong battle going on between the IS-3, the Carnarvon and the T-95. And although I think the T-10 would like to get involved, I think he is moving into a position. The 59 Patton's coming around the outside, so I wonder what was going to happen there. We're not looking at that. Now we are. Okay, the Patton's got behind the T-10 and he's taken him out. That's awkward. Fire around into the Patton and we got him! Good! 383, no, 393 hit points there. And it looks like they're still having trouble trying to get out of the village to take the enemy camp. And we just lost our Wizzy 132, which means the only tank we've got left in the village area is the Lorraine 40T, but he has got 100% of his health, and he's facing two opponents who are very, very low on health. But one of them is the TVP T5051. As I said before, it's a dangerous medium. Right, the Carnarvon's just been wiped out. He's just been killed by our T95. Now, can we get the IS-3? Well, not from this position if he stays behind that building. Looks like the T-95 is going to go after him. So it's 3 tanks versus 6 at the moment. So we are at a disadvantage. We lost the 40T. The Scorpion's guarding our cap area. It's not looking too good, I'm afraid. Oh, there was something knocked over there, so I think they are on this way, their way over this way to our cap. Means the Scorpion G is probably going to spot them any second. We're looking around for first sighting of the enemy. We are loaded and ready to go, but we need to look where the Scorpion's looking, where he's first likely to see the enemy when they come into view. Need to look at the houses closest to the village. Of course, they could, if they were really sneaky, go around the bottom of the map, come up the east side, close to the border, to try and avoid the Scorpion if they know that the Scorpion's there. No. Oh, no, he is. They are doing it. They're going along the south side of the map. But the Conqueror's been seen. Now we need to put a round into him. The Scorpion's put a round in. And there's the Hawk 12. The Hawk definitely could see the Scorpion, and that's why that Conqueror went around the outside of the map. And there you can see a tree went down. He's given away his position. Now we're still relying on the Scorpion, though, to tell us where he is. T-95 has conquered the IS-3, so we've got the north for it. The enemy can't come around that way. Oh, and the enemy Scorpion's been spotted in the north, so we're going to help him. It means facing the other way, but we really do need to take out that Scorpion G. Lining up a shot. Round out. Good shot. Oh, wow, it's a massive shot. 1,150 hit points with one shot. Definitely a penetration. Wiped him out completely. Utterly. Now, I'm afraid that we've only got one round left. This is the 21 centimeter gun. It is the 21 centimeter Morser, which is the mortar. And the Scorpion G just took out the Hawk 12. There is only one round left. There is still 3 enemies out there. So we need to make this round count. So ideally we want a direct hit on whatever enemy we fire at. And after that we're going to have to try and make our way into cover or towards the enemy cap. And that was a round from the Conqueror, who knows where we are. Oh! Didn't get a chance to fire that round. But we certainly made a lot of damage, because we did 3,777 hit points of damage overall. We've still got 2 team members out there fighting against 3. The T-95 and the Scorpion G. And we switched to watching the T-95. He's up against the Jagdtiger, and the Scorpion's coming up behind the Jagdtiger. And I'm not sure the Jagdtiger knows that, but he does now. He's dead. That means there are only 2 enemies remaining, one of which is a GW Tiger on the enemy team, and the other is the Conqueror, the one that killed entilzhar. Now the question is, are they going to go directly to where the Conqueror is? And I think that's what they're doing. I think that's what the T-95 is intended to do. It's going to go down the gap in the middle, using that for cover. And he's platooned with entilzhar. They've both got 3 kills. Obviously they can't get the brothers in arms because unfortunately entilzhar is dead. But it means they will pick up, they can use each other's damage to score highly on the missions. There's only 1 minute remaining. That was the 1 minute warning. The Scorpion's going down the edge of the map. He's looking for the GW Tiger. And he's found him. And he's killed him. There's only 1 enemy remaining. It is the Conqueror. but I think it's probably going to be too late to find him and kill him. The Scorpion's moving, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, 20 seconds to go. Oh, they found the Conqueror. He's in the center. Can they get him in time? 15 seconds. Oh, he got him! Amazing! T95 wiped out the Conqueror. It is a victory. Wow, that was a close finish. 2 seconds left on the clock when it ends and stops. And here's the end of battle result. It's a first-class tanker for entilzhar in the Geschutzwagen Tiger. He also managed to pick up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 19. And he got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And that's a pretty impressive round for the GW Tiger, the Tier 9 German SPG. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, he didn't get... He did get the highest damage overall, actually. He did get 4,388 hit points of damage. I don't know why he didn't pick up the high caliber. I can only assume that either there's... no, there's no team damage at all. So it must be that it's not 20% of the enemy hit points. But he also managed to get... he got actually more than the T10, which is 3,015. And more than the Jagdtiger on the enemy team, who managed 3,945 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, it was the T95 who managed to get the highest amount. He managed to get 4 kills in total. Then came GW Tiger of entilzhar with 3, and the Scorpion who managed 3, and the TVP T50 51 on the enemy team managed 3. That's why I said very dangerous medium tanks, the TVPs. When it came to base XP, though, it was the T10 who managed to get the highest score. He managed 1,121. Then came the T95 with 1,109. And then came entilzhar with 1,050 in total. So let's have a look at detail report. He fired 14 rounds. He only had 15 in his magazine. He had 1 round left over when he was killed. It was loaded. He was ready to go. But unfortunately, the Conqueror found him and killed him. He got 1 direct hit, 1 penetration, and 14 splash. Did damage of 4,388 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits from the enemy, both of them were penetrations. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and he did damage assistance of 204 hit points and stun assistance of 409 hit points off 12 stuns. On a premium account, he earned 51,984 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, remember he did use a lot of premium ammo, he actually ended up with only 23,672 credits in deficit. That's a loss on the battle overall because so much premium ammo was used. He received 1,575 XP, and there was no multipliers, so I'm afraid that's all he took away. But it was a pretty good battle at the end. It was very, very tight. It could have gone to a draw if the Conqueror decided to hide, and instead he tried to destroy the T95 and he paid for it. He paid for it in a big way. I think the Scorpion would have got one last shot in at the last moment if the T95 had missed, but whether or not it would have been enough to take down the Conqueror, we'll never know. But the T95 didn't miss. He made certain of it, and they won the battle together. So congratulations, entilzhar, for getting the Gore's medal. Really nice battle. In fact, actually, it's the first one you've actually submitted to us for a while, so I'm pleased that you're sending us good replays again. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give us a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.